Hello everyone, this is John.
And this is Murat.
We are back with episode number 20.
Wow, I mean, in this entire 20 weeks, a lot has happened. And now we're looking at some chart week that is about to really take things to a new, entire new level.
Yeah, new is the word, I think.
Yeah.
So let's start.
Yeah.
We talked about Taylor last week because the main subject and the main thing that people and in the whole world was talking about, it was Taylor.
Yeah.
She announced her new album, which is coming on October 3.
Yeah.
And she announced many variants and vinyls, and pre-order is on, pre-order.
Yeah.
Even that was on. And
that's the kind of the new term she dropped.
Of course, she is the music industry, we know that. And she announced some more variants this week. And what are they? What do you think?
So the new estimates talk about the probability that the vinyls that she dropped might already be around 1 million pure sales. Already.
Wow.
And also his daily double this week again, quote unquote, broke the news that it's becoming bigger than bigger. So, I think we're looking at a huge, debut week. A lot of the social media circulation is going around if she can really top Adele's 25 debut week record, which is 3.3 million, which is huge.
It is huge. And Adele was coming off from a huge era, one of the hugest eras in music.
Yeah.
So that's that's a record that's hard to beat.
Yeah.
And if anyone's gonna do that, it's gonna be Taylor, probably.
Yeah.
Of course, she is announcing these vinyls and variants. Do you think they're gonna continue? Next week we're gonna see more vinyls, maybe.
Yeah, I think she'll definitely continue. I think because when you look at these past couple of weeks, we see that she's released new vinyls, new variants, in 3-4 day intervals. So I think when we look forward to October 3, we have more than 1 month. So I think if she does this within this just 2 weeks of time, I think she's going to continue.
We're gonna get more.
Yeah, definitely, because I think she wants to break that record.
Yeah. What about a single? Do you think she's gonna release the single before the album?
Yeah, I think rumor, again, has it that, a lot of people are talking about if she will drop the lead single. But I think when we look at the window before the album drop, I think there is not much of a time for the single to drop and let it
just 1 month
run its course and etc. Because if she drops it next week, I don't know. Maybe it's just going to have to compete with the other songs. If she did this 2 months ago, maybe it would make sense. Now I think it doesn't. What do you think?
I agree. If there were 2 or 3 months in advance, then it would make sense.
Yeah.
Maybe she was gonna go. If she was gonna go for a number one song and a huge record, maybe. But I think she's gonna focus on the album. As a whole. Because the album has a story. And she's an album artist.
Yeah. I think this entire variant strategy shows that too.
Yeah, like TTPD. She did the same thing with that. So it's going to be exciting to track all these vinyls and variants. They all have flawless covers and colors.
Again, this week we might witness those covers and colors again. Because, just during some day, we're waking up to this countdown on Taylor Swift's website to something that we're just learning when the countdown ends. So that's a new variant. So I think it's exciting. Obviously it's exciting, especially for her fans. Because if the estimates are around 1 million, then it's basically super exciting for the entire music industry.
Exactly. Of course, Taylor is gonna be the main subject probably in late September and the whole October. So let's move on to the charts. And as predicted, Alex Warren is back at number 1 with Ordinary. Ordinary just made it to 10 weeks at number 1.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, especially for a new artist.
Yeah.
Having 10 weeks at number one.
Yeah.
It's such an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah,
but
only 47 acts accomplished it
47.
before. Yeah, that's very slim.
Exactly. That's a huge feat.
Yeah.
But of course, he has some competition. I mean, we know. I mean, we've seen Golden getting to number one.
Yeah.
This past week, and now we predict that it's gonna go back to number one.
Yeah. I think, I mean, deservedly so, because I think, in my humble opinion, based on the streaming numbers that they're pulling and based on the fact that they're continuously increasing their streaming numbers, I think they deserve that, because I think it shows the virality of the song and the entire album. What do you think?
Exactly. I mean, like we said, it's like the soundtrack to our summer.
Yeah.
Globally.
Yeah.
Golden in particular, but all the other songs as well, and they are increasing too. And now we're probably gonna see 4 songs in the top 10 by K-pop Demon Hunters. That is huge.
Wow.
And not all soundtracks have done that. Like, it's joining an elite list who has done that. And as we talked about on our social media this week, and Billboard also pointed that out, it's the first soundtrack since Waiting to Exhale to have 3 songs simultaneously top 10.
Wow.
So that hasn't happened since 1996. That's almost 30 years. So that's a huge feat. And now it's getting its 4th song.
Yeah. With how it's done.
Yeah.
So they're showing up it's done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm very happy for them.
Yeah, I mean, they totally deserved it. I mean, they're already now doing this entire movie theater release, and they're talking about...
Even that is coming. I mean, that hasn't even been released.
And they're still, like, at the top of top 10 and top 2 and everything among Netflix movies. And, I mean, it's getting bigger and bigger by the week. I mean, but on Billboard 200, the album is gaining equivalent album units every week, and this week it hits daily double again. Predicts that it's going to increase again from 100k units to 108k units. So I think it's becoming bigger and bigger. So I mean, congrats. And I think next week, I personally, in my humble opinion, again, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another song from the soundtrack notching a top 10 hit.
It might be so, but we're having new releases, and though none of them are gonna make it to top 10 probably, but I think it's like the last opportunity for the soundtrack to have its 5th song on the top 10, because more releases are coming. Like Sabrina is coming, so she's probably gonna have some kind of an album bomb. And in September, there are huge releases, and we talked about them last week. So if it's gonna make it, this week is the week, or next week is the week.
I think around the topic, I mean, I think Hits Daily Double recently again shared their predictions that the album is going to do some equivalent album units around the north of 300k units.
You mean Sabrina?
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter with the upcoming album, Men's Best Friends.
That is similar to her last
this
album.
Week. So it was 362k. So I think if this is again something like, 390k.
Okay.
So I think, do you think it will still have that album bomb on Hot 100 if the numbers are around that?
Maybe not on like Morgan Wallen levels. It might not do the same. But it all depends on the song that she's gonna come up with. Like if she just announced that Tears is the next single, and the video is ready, and it's gonna.
We saw a teaser of the video.
What?
We saw a teaser of the video.
Yeah, we did. So it's gonna be out on Friday. It all depends on the songs and how it's received. But I'm not expecting a huge album bump, like occupying all top 20 or so.
Like a Taylor Swift top 10.
No, not even close. Not close. They're not even Morgan Wallen level. But I think it's gonna debut all of his songs throughout the Hot 100. So
probably.
It's gonna have like
probably
10 more Hot 100 hits with the album, probably, because she has no competition and the points are so low. She's gonna make it. We'll see if Man Child gets to number one again. Do you think it might do so, or maybe in the new song?
I think the new song will definitely, I think, get to number one. I think that's what is going to happen, because I think if Golden carries itself around to 300 points something, then it will be a close competition. But I think I believe that the Sabrina Carpenter lead single, the second lead single, will have something around 300 points, and then probably. It might have a very close competition.
I mean, sometimes the K-pop Demon Hunters team discounts the singles or just releases vinyls. Maybe they're gonna do some other thing.
They release a David Guetta remix.
They might pull something too. In order to stick to that number one spot.
But we saw Sabrina Carpenter's team really wanting that number one spot.
They're gonna want to be number one.
With Man Child.
They're gonna want that album and that song to get to number one. So it's probably gonna be.
It's going to be, I think, first competition next week.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's for sure. So it's going to be some exciting times.
Exciting. Let's move on to some exciting new releases. We want to talk about them. We got some new artists. Fresh music.
Let's talk about diversity of genres, right?
Like some fresh new styles. From fresh people. And let's talk about the first one, Mariah the Scientist. She just released her album and it's doing great.
Well, I mean, we know that she already did reach number one on US Apple Music with Burning Blue when she dropped the single. Now we know that since the release on Friday, she again with Burning Blue went up to number 2 on US Apple Music. She went up to number 5 with Is It a Crime, with her single with Kali Uchis.
Exactly, and both are gonna be on Hot 100, like top 50 probably.
Wow, but I think that's great, right? I think for a new fresh artist, of course, I mean, she had albums before, but I mean, she had her moment, I think, with Burning Blue and with this album Heart Soul Separately.
Exactly, and
she was able to chart all of her songs on US Apple Music.
I think I'm checking my notes. Burning Blue is aiming for top 20.
Wow.
Peak, so it's going to be very exciting to
I think if only
her back.
She was able to pull some audience on Spotify.
That will even be higher.
Because I mean, with again Heart Soul Separately, just like before, she wasn't able to chart on US Spotify top 200. So I think that's interesting, because I mean, of course, we'll talk about Sombr, but also Sombr is not doing well on US Apple Music. Mariah the Scientist is not doing well on Spotify. I mean, that's been kind of the thing.
And we talked about how they differ. Actually, Apple Music has a different audience, so Spotify has a completely different one. So we see that again here. I mean, I remember Mariah the Scientist being not present on Spotify at all, but getting to number one Apple Music.
I think it's the same thing all over again.
Exactly. Let's talk about Sombr, and his new album is also out.
Wow.
He has 5 songs on top 100. So that's amazing. Of course, he was also already doing well with Back to Friends and Undressed. The album name is I Barely Know Her. Have you listened to the album?
But I think the album totally reflects the 4 singles that we got the chance to listen before the album release. With Back to Friends, Undressed, We Never Dated, and 12 to 12. So I think it's the entire album kind of is like the interpolation of those 4 singles. It's like that sound that we heard and people loved. It's like it's there with more songs. So I think the kind of the general public also responded to that. I think with those level of streams, because Back to Friends.
I mean, it has been both songs have been popular for quite some time.
Yeah, Back to Friends and Undressed, right?
Yeah. They have been in the top 10 since forever on Spotify.
Yeah.
So people are definitely rooting for Sombr. He's very exciting. I mean, I love him.
Yeah, I mean, this week we had the chance to see their little funny reels on Instagram with Laufey.
Laufey, who has a new album as well.
Yeah, they were kind of joking themselves, like they're kind of releasing the album in the same week. So it's like, even like if it's their competition or something. So, I mean, it was really, I think,
that was
great.
Very sweet video.
Yeah.
Laufey is very sweet. I mean, her song and the album is very cute. And the dances and all.
Yeah, on Lover Girl, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very jazzy. Jazz pop, the genre is called that, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Like, it's like Norah Jones meets, who was the singer? Lily Allen.
Wow. That's I think are very interesting. I think when I think about it, I mean, I mean, it's like
that early Lily Allen meets Norah Jones.
Yeah.
Like,
she has
the style,
the jazzy vocals of Norah Jones, but like the
aura and the vibe of Lily Allen's youth.
Wow,
she reminded me of that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, I mean...
Laufey is doing well, by the way.
Yeah, she was able to chart all of her songs on US Spotify. I mean, the lead again, kind of the song being Lover Girl, debuting at number 20 again. I mean, re-entering at number 20 again. On US Spotify. So, I mean, she also had this TikTok campaign.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. What is that?
Yeah, well, I mean, basically, so they are planning this concert for tomorrow to live stream on TikTok. And before that, the fans are able to interact with the album and the Laufey songs by having their profile pictures in this Laufey frame and kind of having themselves some memories with the artwork, which is similar to a clock.
So that's driving the streams, probably. Because she is having a very, great performance on Spotify. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't know she was that popular. Yeah. To be honest.
Yeah.
So this is gonna have some effect on Billboard Hot 100. I mean, Sombr, Mariah the Scientist, Laufey, and now Doja Cat is also back. Yeah. With her new single.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Type Dangerous. No, it's Jealous Type.
Yeah, it's kind of similar.
Yeah, exactly. Jealous Type is produced by Jack Antonoff.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, did we expect a Jack Antonoff produced song from Doja Cat?
No, I mean, it doesn't really sound like a Jack Antonoff song. I mean, maybe I'm not that familiar with Jack Antonoff. But it sounds very 80s, like a Janet Jackson song or something, who I love. And I actually really like the single, Jealous Type. It's very 80s coded.
Yeah.
So Doja Cat is back to pop, apparently, because she's been talking about how she's not being taken seriously as a rapper, and that's why she released her last album, Scarlet, and she has some hits there. Painted Town Red was a number one hit. Agora Hills was a top 10 hit. Yeah. And now she's back to pop. This single is kind of reminiscent of Say So. Maybe she wants to replicate that success, because Say So was her first number one hit. And Doja Cat's performance on Billboard Hot 100 is impressive. She has like 9 top 10 hits and 2 number one hits. So this new single, we'll see how it is gonna perform. But based on the first day and second day streams, it looks like it's only gonna debut around top 40. But we'll see how the rest of the week unfolds. Yeah. But her last lead single was Attention, which wasn't a big hit as well. And it was followed by Painted on Red. So maybe she has this kind of strategy, like leading with a buzz single and then dropping the banger.
Yeah. But I think this year was a year where we, unfortunately, I think, were really witnessing really relatively lower streams with really big artists. Yeah. So I think, we were surprised week after week. So I think we're not definitely super accustomed to having Doja Cat having a really strong fallout on the second day of the release. So I'm still, with the kind of the similar path that Attention versus Painted on Red had.
Maybe.
It's still, I think it's still a surprise, I think.
She hasn't done any promotion as well yet.
Yeah.
We weren't expecting her to drop the single. She was talking about a new album, so it all happened.
Let's see what's going to happen with the album.
Yeah, the album is going to be released on September 26th. It's called V, and I think that's like a play on the word, French word. Or is it Y? I don't know. I'm not sure. But she's going for an 80s theme, the cover and the video. And that's what she said.
Whoa.
So,
Whoa.
we're welcoming Doja Cat back to Hot 100 next week.
Yeah.
So, new artists. New songs.
Definitely.
Of course, Doja Cat is an accomplished artist, but the others, Laufey, Sombr, Mariah the Scientist, all very exciting artists. And they're having their albums and songs on these lists is so exciting.
And also, I think one of the songs that was released in August is now currently having its really moment during the course of this weekend is Hell at Night by Big X The Plug and Ella Langley.
I just listened to that song and it's surprisingly good.
The entire album of Big X The Plug is, as also probably our audience also knows, is about having the rap versus country crossover. So, also as we talked about in our previous episodes, our, most loyal audience would know. This is the kind of the thing that we have been really seeing. So I think it's, as a music fan, as a charts fan, it's really fresh to see this kind of different crossovers,
Exactly.
And I think Ella Langley's sound really meshes well with Big X The Plug. And now, during the weekend, we saw that it's peaked at number 19 on US Spotify, and it stayed the same on the second day, on Saturday as well.
It has the potential to be huge because it reminds me of the times when Eminem used to do these cross-genre duets or
with Dido or Rihanna.
Exactly, it reminds me of that actually, and it all depends on one viral moment, and this might be huge.
Definitely. And we have seen Ella Langley having her moment on Billboard Hot 100 this kind of year with her own songs. So now with Big X The Plug, also we have seen Big X The Plug having his moment with Bailey Zimmerman, etc. So now I think this might be the kind of the right partnership.
That's exciting. We'll see how it goes. Actually.
Yeah, definitely. Wish them all the luck. Wow. I think one of the important news that I think we believe that we need to talk about is because, the entire world has been talking about it, is what Hits Daily Double broke again. Thank you, Hits Daily Double, by the way. You're really breaking amazing news week after week, day after day. So it all started when Hits Daily Double broke the news that Morgan Wallen is not submitting his album for a Grammy nomination. And then Billboard kind of dwelled on the subject even further and learned that not just his album, but Morgan Wallen will not submit any of his work for Grammys.
And when you come to think of it, he had the biggest album so far, and he has been like occupying multiple spots in the top 20 since the beginning of this year. He's like the artist of the year.
And also, I mean, Dangerous, the double album that Morgan Wallen had, is like the biggest album of the 21st century based on Billboard stats.
So why is he not submitting? What is and the Grammys?
There have been a lot of reports. One of the things is that previously, as we all know, Morgan Wallen has not been really appreciated by the Academy before. Because, I mean, we've only seen Morgan Wallen being nominated with Post Malone's song when they collabed together with I Had Some Help. But other than that, we haven't seen Morgan Wallen being nominated. So it's kind of him kind of shooting back at them, maybe.
Like The Weeknd
did. Like Drake.
Or Drake,
so maybe that's one theory. And the other theory is that, you know, Grammy is not considering him as an option for nomination because of his past. That is obviously something that, I mean, something really shameful with the racial slurs. And
I remember Country Music Awards banned him for some time. So maybe they're afraid of the backlash if he were to not be nominated or won something. There would be backlash, and Grammys are very afraid of the backlash of the stands and the whole industry. So I think that's another reason.
Well, I think I think it's definitely super sad to see anyone, not just a big artist like Morgan Wallen, having those really shameful, not should have been happening racial slurs at any time, at any moment. And also all those other things that he had with, you know, some kind of arrests and kind of DUIs and everything. So, but, I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is definitely something that's been going around right now. Well, and after this announcement, after this news broke, his fans are also supporting him that, you know, it's okay, you should please don't submit your work because they're not really caring for you, etc. So, I mean, the kind of, that was also one of the news. It
is important news because, like I said, I mean, he's like the artist of the year with multiple albums still in the top 10 and top 20. So many songs, and people seem to have forgiven him for all that he has done before. He said he was sorry. And people have, I think, forgotten about that.
I think his fans seem to have forgiven him, that's for sure. I mean, based on the streaming and sales. This isn't
just the fans. I mean, these are huge numbers that he is pulling. It's not just the fans. I mean, the public probably doesn't care anymore. And Grammys, like Mariah says, they are overrated.
She said that, right?
Yeah, she said that in her one of her last interviews promoting her album. Speaking of Mariah, she's gonna be getting the MTV Video Vanguard Award.
Wow, congrats!
In September, deservedly. So she's gonna be performing a medley. She hasn't gotten a single VMA before. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
No.
No VMA performance?
Just
the award.
The award.
The award.
She has presented and performed at VMAs before, but she has
maybe
never
Pitchfork should have also asked Mariah how she feels about VMAs as well, in addition to Grammys.
I think she loves the VMAs and the MTV, but she wanted that award since Heartbreaker, and Heartbreaker was a great video, and I think it should have won a VMA that year. But she is finally getting her flowers with this Vanguard Award. So that's gonna be exciting.
Wow, that's really huge. Congrats, and I think it's the kind of the award season. The entire season is kind of opening up right now. VMAs, the last week of Grammy submissions, etc.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to be talking about Grammy nominations in like 2 or 3 months. Of course, the season is starting with so many new releases. September is going to be packed. We're going to be talking about a lot more There's going to be so much competition. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be so much fun. And I mean, I think, this year we've talked so much about how, all songs are still occupying the charts. Like old kind of really, of course, big artists, a lot of things, but old songs are occupying the charts.
Yeah.
But of course, we had new songs and new really great songs really coming and being really fresh. So I think it will be really exciting to see what's going to happen in the award season. But I'm
very excited. Yeah.
Here's hoping that things are also going to change on the charts.
Hopefully Lose Control will be out of the charts very soon. I mean, no offense to Teddy Swims or the song.
Of course. But I mean, it's a great song.
It has been sold
artist.
2 years at Hot 100 is too much. I mean, for a chart fan, it's a bit exhausting. And
and also I think fans are also super reacting to this entire thing. I mean, we're seeing week after week people in social media commenting on this kind of feed of Lose Control, Beautiful Things by Benson Boone, or Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, White Flower by Billie Eilish, because I think also one fan wrote this week that this week the Hit Me Hard and Soft album was the top female streamed album this week. Yeah,
really?
So it's like that kind of a weird year. I think an album released last week is the kind of the top album streamed on Spotify by a female artist. So then one kind of fan wrote, "It should be studied because it's autoplay. I play Peso Pluma, and Birds of Autoplay play next."
Birds of Autoplay.
So I mean, it's the social media kind of the joke aesthetics.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it's kind of these kind of circulations and
there has been a rumor about that. I mean, since this album was released, there was a lot of autoplay.
Yeah, there have been a lot of people
surrounding
commenting.
many songs actually, Espresso as well. That's why maybe the huge streams are there. It might be so. We don't know. They're still continuing with the autoplay. Maybe we don't.
Yeah, but we have seen a lot of people sharing these kind of video screenshots. So, I mean, whatever it is, of course, I mean, amazing artists, amazing people, amazing songs. Congratulations to all of them. But, I mean, hopefully it's going to be the different charts coming up very soon, just as a charts fan.
Yeah, I mean, the new artists are very promising and very exciting. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Seeing more of them.
Yeah.
Seeing more songs like those.
Yeah.
And we are rooting for them.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, we'll talk about their positions next week.
Definitely.
And of course, Sabrina's release.
Definitely.
So it's going to be very exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be,
tuned.
Again, going up, and being golden week ahead of us. And so I hope, we hope that all of you is going to stay golden and you all go up.
Wow. That's
a great ending, right?
Can't say anything more,
Yeah, wonderful.
See you next week.